3 days ago, the paper that I read had what I could call a familiar type of reporting, following a familiar pattern. This was on the UP Punjab border. Location was UP, Pilibhit area. 3 young men, on the age 25, 23, and 18, that's suspicious because at 18 could be 17 or 16, were killed by the UP police in an operation. Now, and then the very report is very suspicious, hanging a bit loose. And then suddenly it speaks about some kind of a terror module in that area. Khalistani sympathizers or some unit of the Khalistani terror organization. Now, let's come back to the facts. These 3 unfortunate young men were killed. And the usual thing of a couple of rifles were there. And it was a case of their wanting to fire back or something like that. Now, look, in the report, I saw the picture of 10 solid people standing there, and my first impression was there was a big thing where they would have killed a lot of terrorists or whatever. No, the only one officer was in uniform. All the rest seemed to be civilians, and some of them at the back, hefty-looking guys, seemed to be goons. Now, this is a case of clearly cold-blooded murder, where the police are investigating, prosecuting, and also carrying out the judgment. I mean, have their own judgment. Now, this is a pattern. The same thing happened in Hyderabad area, 2019, December, I remember, where 3 young men who were nabbed for rape of a veterinary doctor were nabbed by the police, put in jail, and the next day they were taken out in the early morning, and what we read in the papers was that they were killed on the nearby field. There again, it was cold-blooded murder. In this case, of course, the Supreme Court had a committee going into it, and the verdict was that this is premeditated cold-blooded murder. Thank the Supreme Court for intervening in these matters. So this continues, and that is a phenomenon which can be very disturbing for those who care for the maintenance of law and order.